Doing tomorrow, November 8th, reading live. So, hello. If you're new here, my name is Natasha, also known as Nurse Natasha. If you're old here, hi. Usually these lives on Tuesday, Tarot Tuesday, are exclusive to members only. They're usually at 6 o'clock. But today's a little different because I have had a very long day. My plan was to film tomorrow's reading tonight, and I tried to film it and it just was not working. I mean, it's nighttime, the time change, it's just the lighting is not ideal. I literally have a massive ring light set up, like massive ring light set up so I can record this, but I figured it would be fun to do one of these live. So if you don't know, I've been posting daily live tarot and astrology energy check-ins for every single day for the month of November. And I figured we would do November 8th live together. Again, usually we do Tarot Tuesday lives here in my membership. They're exclusive. It's exclusive to members here on YouTube, but I figured we would make it public because these daily readings for November are public, and I figured we just check in with the astrology for tomorrow together and the energy for tomorrow together. So say hi if you're here. Hello, my friends. Tomorrow on November 8th, we have a pretty big transit. We have Venus entering Libra. Now, Venus has been in Virgo for a hot minute, and Venus rules Libra, so Libra is ruled by Venus, also Taurus, but Venus entering Libra is a really, really great placement. It's a great transit. I'm excited for it. I've seen a lot of astrologers on TikTok and things, they like this transit, but, there's a lot of stuff in Scorpio right now, so I just feel like the Venus in Libra transit is just so good because, again, Libra is ruled by Venus. It's exalted. Venus is exalted when it's in Libra. Like, it's a really lovely placement. It's a placement of beauty and aesthetic and charm and flirty and love and, all those things. I find it very funny that with this transit happening, I got my nails done. It's a very... just a beauty and aesthetic kind of vibe, with Venus and Libra. So that's the biggest transit happening tomorrow on November 8th. Venus and Libra also brings about this kind of like charming, flirty energy. You might find that you want to go out and talk and flirt with people, connect with people, all that kind of stuff. So I really like this energy. Again, we still have the Sun, Mars, and Mercury in Scorpio. So it is still a little bit intense. We're leading up to this new moon in Scorpio coming up on November 12th, 13th. So there is kind of, Scorpio season is that heavy energy of like death, transformation, death, rebirth kind of vibe. But I'm really excited about this Venus into Libra transition that's happening on tomorrow, November 8th. If you're just tuning in, hi, we're doing tomorrow's reading live because I was just having all kinds of issues recording tomorrow's reading. So I figured why not do it live since I was going to go live for my members anyways. What else? We have, if you know me, I'm a moon witch. We mostly talk about the moon phases. The moon is in its waning crescent in Virgo, also moving into Libra on the 9th. But yeah, we're just wrapping up this last moon cycle. That was this eclipse moon cycle. We started with a new moon solar eclipse, and we had a full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus on Halloween weekend, and now we're wrapping up this moon cycle as we lead up to the new moon in Scorpio that's coming up and starting a new moon cycle. So all that being said, that's kind of the astrology of November 8th, 2023. We're going to check in with the tarot. Again, say hi if you're here. I hope comments are working. I haven't seen any comments come through yet. YouTube is just generally weird, as has been glitching lately, but it's fine. We're starting, as usual, with the Rider-Waite Tarot. We have the Three of Pentacles lurking at the bottom of the deck. This has been a card that's come up quite a bit in the November readings. You can see here, it's like this person is the architect looking at what they built. They have their friends looking in. Hello there. I'm so glad you're here. Again, say hi if you're here. Hello, Elizabeth. It's good to see you. Again, usually these lives are for members only, but I wanted to do this with everyone tonight because I've been doing these tarot and astrology readings every day for the month of November, and I couldn't, the one for tomorrow just wasn't filming properly, so I figured we'd do it live. We have the Three of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck. Again, this has been coming up a few times in the November readings, and it's a card of support from your friends. It's a card of job well done, people looking at your work and being impressed, right? It's the architect. But the architect is relying on the support from his friends. And that's kind of been the vibe of these past few days as we're recovering from this. These daily readings are so helpful. You're so welcome. I've been enjoying doing them. I'm like, if nobody else is doing it, or if no one else is enjoying it, I am enjoying it. Or if nobody else watches them, I'm watching them. I've literally been watching myself. I'm like, is this probably my Leo moon like shining through and I'm watching myself? Anyways, let's check in. November 8th, what can we expect tomorrow? November 8th, we have Venus entering Libra. Libra is ruled by Venus. It's a very lovely transit of beauty and aesthetic and flirting and love and talking to people. Well, the star almost wanted to come out. Hi, Natalie. So you can see that little kind of star next to Natalie's name. Natalie is a member, and usually these live readings are for members only. If you want to become a member, all you have to do is hit the join button on my page. You might see my little old man dog, Fozzie, wandering around because I think he just woke up from his nap and decided to wander. So, anywho, what do we need to know for November 8th, 2023? What is the vibe? We have Venus entering Libra. We have our waning crescent moon in Virgo. We have all these things in Scorpio. Chaos mode doesn't seem to want to work, so we'll pull the old-fashioned way. Oh, there's Fozzie. I'm going to go snag him in a second. We'll pull these cards, and then I'm going to snag him. You know, this is crazy. The same cards are coming out from the reading I did earlier. That is so crazy. So I already filmed this reading once, and literally almost the exact same cards are coming out. There's Three of Pentacles again. Wow. All right. Let me just go grab... Where'd he go? Let me just grab this little pup so he's not wandering around. Come here, Goob. Come here, Stinky. Come here. Oh, got scared there for a second, buddy. It's okay. This is my old man, Fozzie. Hey, down, baby. He's 15 years old, so we think he's a rescue. He's totally blind. He's very old. But he's my baby. And he's usually sleeping under my desk when I'm doing these readings. Can you go back to sleep just for a little bit? Thank you so much. Okay, so it's insane that most of the cards that I already pulled for tomorrow are here again. He's very crusty. The crustiest of dogs. So we have the Hierophant and the Emperor already here. Aries and Taurus coming through strong. These cards came out when I pulled these cards for tomorrow originally. But we have Taurus and we have Aries. The message from these cards that I had already pulled, like again, I've already done the November 8th reading once. It didn't record properly. It was boss up. It was be the leader of your own life. It was if you're feeling stuck, it's because you're not picking a direction. It's because you're not taking the lead. And that's like the Hierophant and the Emperor. You need to lead your own life. You need to be in charge of your own life. Like the Hierophant is the card of, he's the Pope of the Tarot. He's the card of institution, of structure, of governments and religions and all those things. It can be a card of marriage, but more importantly, it's like your core values, the rules you live your life by, the structures and traditions of which you rule your life. And the Emperor is the culmination of all the kings in the tarot. King of Pentacles, King of Wands, King of Swords, King of Cups. He is all of them. He is the divine masculine. You can see the Aries ram skulls on his throne. You need to be the leader of your own life. You need to do what is best for you. You need to pick a direction and go for it. Yeah. And we have, again, Venus is entering Libra. Taurus also is ruled by Venus. We have Aries here. We also have Leo here because we have the Strength card. And the Three of Pentacles is a cute little gremlin. Yay. He's my little baby. He's back to sleep now. He just woke up and was like, where's my mom? And now he's back to sleep. Now we have Strength and the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is already at the bottom of the deck. Here it is again. Strength card of Leo. You can see she's literally taming that lion. Strength is a card of taming the beast inside. It's about a card of personal perseverance. It's a card of mental and emotional strength over physical strength. And having the strength to tame that beast inside. With the Three of Pentacles, again, a card of the architect, a card of job well done, a card of relying on support from your friends. If you feel like maybe you're going through it, because we do have the Five of Swords, the Five of Wands and the Seven of Swords here. You can see the chaos already there. Rely on your friends. Persevere with the help from your friends. have that job well done with the help from your friends or your support system. Your support system could be so many things. My support system is, I mean, besides all these wonderful people that I know online and, you know, these followings that I have online, my personal support system is pretty small. It's like my mom and like 3 best friends. That's pretty much it. I keep a very small circle. But your support system should be lifting you up, not dragging you down. You know, your support system should be people that when you tell your goals to them, they are happy for you. They celebrate for you. They want to support you. Not people that when you tell your goals to them, they're like, that's dumb, or like, why do you want to do that? You know what I mean? That's kind of like the 3 of Pentacles. Like, you should have a healthy support system. The only issues I could see here on November 8th, 2023, again, this is a reading for tomorrow, is the 5 of Wands and 7 of Swords. Both these cards also came up when I was doing this reading before. I tried to film, I don't know what is happening out there. I think my mom is playing with my other dog, Jack. So if you hear banging around and barking, that's what's going on. We have the 5 of Wands and the 7 of Swords. You can see fighting and sneaking. Fighting and sneaking. There could be some people around you being sneaky. There could be some people around you fighting. You could be fighting with some people. Very kind of chaotic energy. If you find that you're surrounded, I don't know if you can hear my dog Jack growling in the background. My mom is probably playing tug of war with him. If you have this chaotic 5 of Wands energy in your life, it could be time for you to separate yourself from it, to kind of like run away. It's reminding me of in Pirates of the Caribbean in at World's End, when they're like sitting with all the pirates and they're trying to figure out what to do, and like the Royal Navy's coming for them, and Jack Sparrow's like, we must fight to run away. Like, that's kind of the vibe. Like, do what you need to do and then get the heck out of there. Like, take the swords away from battle. You don't need to be in this chaotic energy. You don't need to be in this 5 of Wands energy. You don't need to be in the 7 of Swords energy. If there's nonsense happening around you, see yourself out. You need to, again, focus on being the leader of your own life. My mom is having a ball with Jack out there. We have at the bottom of the deck the Ace of Cups, and guess who is right behind that? The Devil, card of Capricorn with the Ace of Cups. What is the solution to the Devil energy? Is the Ace of Cups. What is the Devil energy? Unhealthy coping mechanisms. I gotta kind of censor this because YouTube, it is, you can see they're kind of chained to the Devil. It is the card of being chained to your temptations, the ties that bind, being stuck, or continuing to go back to toxic thought patterns, toxic coping mechanisms, all those things. What is going to solve that issue? The Ace of Cups. Making sure your cup is filled, making sure you're getting the love you deserve. It's self-care, it's taking care of yourself, it's allowing your cup to be filled, filling your own cup, and not constantly running back to that Devil energy. Like, stop it. The being in the Devil energy is probably why you're stuck in the 5 of Wands and 7 of Swords. If you see the chaos happening around you, and you see the people fighting, or maybe you're fighting with people, you gotta stop. You gotta stop. You gotta take control of your own life. You gotta be the Emperor. The 7 of Swords and the 5 of Wands isn't doing anybody any good. It's just putting you back in the Devil energy. Now, because on November 8th, we have Venus entering Libra, and we have all these things in Scorpio as well. We have the Sun in Scorpio, Mercury in Scorpio, Mars in Scorpio. I was like, what deck do I have that would embody the Libra Scorpio energy? Like Libra, again, beauty, Libra and Venus, beauty, love, aesthetic, attraction, whatever, luxury, lavishness. And Scorpio, death, transformation, life, death, and rebirth. And what better that would describe that energy than vampires? So this is the tarot of vampires with a Y. But it is just that. Like, there's a rose on the back of the deck. It is very lush, lavish, death energy. And so, at the bottom of the deck, we have the 10 of Scepters, the 10 of Wands, card of burnout, card of carrying all these wands uphill and being tired. But on the bright side, it's almost over, right? You're almost at the top of that hill. Hello, friend. So let's clarify with this Tarot of the Vampires what we need to know for November 8th. The Hanged Man. It's like a dude hanging over like a hell pit in this deck, in this Tarot of Vampires. It's so crazy to me. Like, when I tell you guys, I have already filmed this reading once, and the same cards are here. Like, I'm not making this up. I have reshuffled these decks and the same cards are coming out. And I'm like, the message needed to be heard. Like, come on. Thanks, Ruby. We have the Hangsman here, being stuck. Ozzy, please lay down. Could you go lay down, please? Sorry, my old man dog is... They get, just like people with dementia, when dogs have doggy dementia, they also kind of get sundowning, which is where at night they're kind of confused. So if you see him wandering in the background, it's because he's very confused. Well, I just realized the Wheel of Fortune is at the bottom of the deck, a really lovely card here. Look at the rainbow around it. A new cycle. That's what we want, right? We want a new cycle, but alas, we seem to be stuck in this Hanged Man. But this Hanged Man is over the Hierophant and the Emperor. If you are feeling stuck, and this was the same message that I was getting the first time I did this reading, the first time I tried to record it, if you are stuck, it is because you are refusing to take control of your own life. You are refusing to be the Hierophant, you are refusing to be the Emperor. You are refusing to pick a direction and move in that direction. In the reading that I had already done for tomorrow, we had the Five of Wands come up and the Seven of Swords come up as well. And it was, excuse me, Fuzzy, relax, you're okay, buddy. It was very, like, this Five of Wands is like this chaotic energy. You can see the fighting. It's very, wands, it's fire, it's energy without a direction. It's like just fire spitting out in all these directions. And maybe that's you. Maybe you're like, I'm trying this, I'm trying that, I'm trying this, that. And nothing seems to be working out. It's because you're not picking a direction and sticking to it. Like, pick the direction and stick to it. That's why I was like adamant that I was going to get this reading done for tomorrow. Because I was like, I chose to commit myself to these readings for the entire month of November. And I'm not going to let anything get in my way of these readings. And even though today was chaos and I tried to record it once, it didn't work. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go live and we're going to get it done. So pick a direction and stick with it. Be the leader of your own life. If you want to get unstuck, that's what you got to do. Okay? If you want a new cycle, that's what you got to do. What else do we need to hear? On November 8th, 2023, with Venus entering Libra, we're in a waning crescent, in Virgo, which is going to soon be entering Libra as well. We have all these planets in Scorpio, leading up to our new moon in Scorpio. All right. Chaos mode perhaps will work, perhaps not. All right, we'll do one more shuffle. And nothing is coming out, so we'll do some old-fashioned pulling. The Chariot, would you look at that? It is the Chariot here, my friends. It's very interesting. It's like a lion with wings, and the guy has like a crab on his armor because this is the card of Cancer. This is the card of our year, 2023. It's card 7. 2 + 2 + 3 is 7. Rapid forward movement, my friends, and if you've been watching these daily readings, we've seen the Chariot start to come up. It's been in the past few readings because I have said it once and I will say it again. This year was supposed to be a year of rapid forward movement. That is the card of the year. But it has been a year of a lot of false starts, a lot of nothing really getting anywhere. And at the end of this year, we're going to see that energy start to pick up. We're going to see the forward movement that we have been wanting. And what are we moving towards? This card also came up in the reading that I already filmed for tomorrow, so it's crazy to see it again. I promise YouTube she is not naked, but I will cover it up just in case. She's wearing a bikini. It is the Four of Scepters or the Four of Wands in this vampire deck. It's like a girl meditating in a circle of blood with 4 candles. So 4 of Scepters, 4 of Wands. The Four of Wands traditionally is 2 wands on either side with like a kind of like creating an archway, and there's a couple like getting married, celebrating beneath it. It's a card of marriage. But most importantly, it's a card of stability and building your stable base and your stable foundation and building your home. What are we trying to move towards? I don't know about y'all, but that's what I'm certainly trying to move towards. We just want stability. We don't want all this chaos and 5 of Wands and 7 of Swords energy that's all over the place in ourselves and the world around us, conflict and all these things. Like, we want stability. We want balance. Queen of Wands. You gotta be a little fiery in your approach. It's like, yes, take this Wands energy. You know, we have the Five of Wands, which is that undirected Wands energy. But this Queen of Wands is over the Hierophant and the Emperor. You need to direct your passions, your creativity, your boldness, your fire into something solid, into a path. And because if you don't, you're going to stay stuck. Like with the Hanged Man, you're going to stay stuck. Unless you channel that fire energy, the Wands energy into a direction, you're never going to move forward. And would you look at that? The Empress is here. This is the card of Venus in Libra, and that is our biggest transit happening on November 8th, 2023, is Venus is entering Libra, and this is that card. The Empress is traditionally has a Venus symbol. You can see it in this Empress. She's wearing the Venus symbol around her neck. It is the card of Venus and Taurus, which are ruled by Libra, and like I said, Venus is entering Libra. Self-care, take care of yourself, spoil yourself, spoil the people you love, go get your nails done, do an aesthetic change, go get your hair done, go get your nails done, go get a new tattoo. Whatever it is like that you like to do for your beauty and for your aesthetic, Venus and Libra is a great time to do that. Go flirt, go have fun, like tap into the Venusian energy. Think of Venus, think of Aphrodite, right? Think of that energy. That is what Venus in Libra is. So that should be the focus, especially on November 8th as we have that transition. And the Nine of Wands is here. Didn't we also have the Ten of Wands? I think that was at the bottom of the deck. We have the Nine of Wands. It's like we're wavering in between this place of the 9 and 10 of Wands. It almost feels like a loop. It feels like I'm hearing that Running Up That Hill song that got really big because of Stranger Things this year by Kate Bush. It's like we're running up that hill, carrying all these wands, and we keep thinking that we're at the end. And this is right beneath the Four of Wands. Like we keep thinking we're at that stable point of stability and having a foundation and having a home and having a base and all these things. But it's like, nah, not yet. We still got to do some forward movement. We still got to do some charging forward to get there. And it's frustrating and it feels very like almost there energy, but that's the thing, you're almost there. It's almost. It's not yet, it's almost. And that is, yes, a frustrating energy. What else do we need to hear on for November 8th? Yeah, it's a great song. I'm glad Stranger Things made it popular again. All right. What else do we need to hear on November 8th? With Venus moving into Libra, waning Crescent in Virgo, wrapping up this moon cycle and gearing up for our new moon in Scorpio. Chaos mode said not today. We'll pull the good old-fashioned way. Lord of Scepters. King of Wands is here too. We have the King and Queen of Wands, a great pairing. The King and Queen of Fire, King and Queen of Passion. Could be some kind of passionate relationship going in. There's two cards of marriage here. Maybe somebody's getting proposed to tomorrow. That would track for Venus and Libra. But it is very much passion. We have both the Six of Wands, and the Ten of Swords here. That's nice. Victory over betrayal. We have Temperance at the bottom of the deck. This is the card of Sagittarius. You can see the little Sagittarius like arrow symbols here on the bottom of this cauldron. It's a vampire pouring some blood and fire into a cauldron. We love to see it. Again, this is the Tarot of Vampires. But we have the 10 of Knives or the 10 of Swords and the 6 of Scepters. And the 6 of Scepters or the 6 of Wands traditionally is a card of victory. And what is it victory over? The 10 of Swords. You can see here this person in this deck, this vampire is dead. There's like a little death moth on the blanket. She actually has a Gemini symbol around her neck, 10 of Swords. That makes sense for Gemini. But she is stabbed, and that's what the 10 of Swords is. The 10 of Swords, yes, is a card of betrayal, being stabbed in the back, but it is more importantly a card of being dead, done over with. Like, the good thing about the 10 of Swords is like, yes, you might be dead and stabbed in the back, but it's over. And we're having victory over it with the 6 of Wands. If you have been feeling that dead, done over with energy, if you have been feeling that maybe you were betrayed somehow, or maybe you've had this just very harsh energy, we are seeing a victory over it. And this victory, again, the 6 of Wands is coming from directed passion. That's the best way to put this reading. Directing your passion, directing your fire, directing your creativity, and choosing a direction. It's like how do we cope with that Ten of Swords? How do we cope with that pain, that heartbreak, that betrayal, that being stabbed in the back, whatever it may be? Because a lot of the time going through Ten of Swords moment leads to the devil energy, right? It leads to unhealthy coping mechanisms and trauma and dealing with trauma and all those things. How do we cope with that? We've already talked about the Ace of Cups, coping with healing and coping with the Empress energy with this Venus and Libra transit of beauty and love and romance and Venusian energy. But more importantly, we have victory over the Ten of Swords by moving forward in a direction that we're passionate about, moving on from that Ten of Swords moment, you know? So I think it's a really great reading for tomorrow, November 8th. Even though my first recording didn't work out, I'm glad we got to do this together live. I'm glad it resonated, Ruby. It's just crazy. Like, I'm going to see if I can post if it'll let me. The first recording I did of this reading didn't work. But maybe I'll take a screenshot of it or something and show you like how many of the same cards came up again, even after I shuffled like a gajillion times, came up in the same reading that I attempted to do for tomorrow. Like, I tried to record the November 8th reading. The lighting was bad. It just was terrible. It wouldn't upload. And so I was like, fine, I'm just going to do it live. And almost all the same cards came out. I'm kind of grateful, though, because the Tower did come out in that first reading, and it didn't come out in this one. But it wasn't necessarily like a bad Tower. It was the Tower with the Strength card. So it was like, you know, maybe you've gone through a Tower moment, but you're persevering through it. Anywho, yeah, it was just crazy how similar both the readings were, but I'm glad we got to do this live. I do live tarot readings every Tuesday in my membership here on YouTube, so if you like this, if you want to hang out with me every Tuesday night, hit the join button on my channel. You'll get access to my membership. You get live yoga, live tarot, live new moon and full moon workshops, and a lot of little goodies. You get the tarot readings, by the way, early, the daily readings. Usually I'm posting... today being the exception because I had a lot going on. I got my nails done, all that jazz. Usually members get the daily tarot readings a day early, or any of my videos that I put out, members get a day or two early. But I will continue to post readings for every single day for the month of November. Thank you so much, friend. Yeah, I feel like I interpret the tarot through like a lot of pop culture references and things, but that's how it makes sense to me. So I hope that you lovelies have a wonderful November 8th. I hope you enjoy your Venus moving into Libra transit. I will be posting the yoga class for the Scorpio new moon onto my channel soon because we have that coming up on the night between November 12th and 13th. That new moon in Scorpio, finally starting a new moon cycle after the eclipse season. A lot of people feeling very tired today. Like, I mean, we just had daylight savings time, so our clocks changed, so everybody's tired. It's like, it's dark at like 4 p.m. now. But I think we're all just recovering from this really intense eclipse season. You're so welcome, friend. Thank you for being here. I hope y'all enjoyed. And I'll see you every day here on my channel for daily astrology and tarot readings for the entire month of November. So I hope you guys have a wonderful night. And I'll see you next time.